I ran out of time on the other video, so we're going to redo this as soon as I get my alarm stopped. So we were talking about how to add different equations over here on the left. And you'll notice that when I was up on my first equation and I pressed enter, it came down here and gave me a new line. So if I wanted to draw a new line, maybe y is equal to -3, it's going to automatically make it a different color. Now you can change the colors of your graph lines by coming up here to the system. It looks like the settings button. And if you click on it, it will show you all of the equations that you have so far. And we only have 2. And you'll notice that it says, okay, the first one you have red, the second one you have green. So if I want to change the red one, I click on the color, and down here I can choose what color I want it. You don't have a whole lot of colors. You can also choose a dotted line and a dashed line and a dotted line. We're going to leave them as solid lines right now. So that's what we want to talk about at this point here. I'm going to go ahead and add a third line, and I'm going to call it y equals 3x. And it's best, by the way, not to put spaces when you're doing the equations. So one of the things I want to, looking back at the coordinate plane here, is I want to talk to you about when you have equations and we want to add shading or color, what we want to do is come back over to our equal sign, and we want to delete it, and we want to put in either a greater than or equal to or less than or equal to sign. So I'm going to come, I've got to move my toolbar here. I'm going to come down on the lower left, and I am going to get my keypad up. And when I get my keypad up, you can see that I have greater than or less than or equal to and greater than or equal to. I also have just the greater than and less than. I also have the ability to make exponents and a base raised to another variable here. And I have parentheses and absolute values and other things as well. So I'm going to get a less than or equal to sign. And I'm going to, oh, I chose this graph. So that was x is equal to, or excuse me, y is equal to x. So I'm just going to copy and paste that in where my equal sign was and delete that one. And you'll notice over here on my graph, I'm going to get rid of my keyboard, that it said, well, if y is less than or equal to x, if x is 2 and y is 0, this point right here is 2, 0, 2, 0, then y is less than x. If this point right here is 2, 2, see if I can get it to 2, 2, you'll notice that y is equal to x. And I did have the equals to line under my inequality. So in other words, everywhere below the line is going to get shaded. And it doesn't shade anywhere above the line. If I just chose to have a less than sign there and not the equal to, which I can do on my keyboard